Uh-oh.
Really
Oh.
wanna, you
I
really
said
want the
I'm bringing us
responsibility of letting
online, and
loose?
they all of a sudden just like,
Uh-oh.
oh no, we gotta shut up. You see? Quiet. Peaceful.
Hello.
How are you guys?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm kind of.
I've been stressed, but I'm now relaxed.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of alcohol. I had some
Yeah.
homemade pizza,
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice.
and so
What kind of pizza did you have?
I made two of my signatures, which were a sizzling ham pizza and a loaded potato pizza.
Loaded.
So I don't know what a loaded potato pizza is, but I imagined it was just a stuffed crust pizza, but instead of cheese, they stuffed it with potato.
No, not quite. So the sizzling ham, they're both white sauce pizzas, so they're made with a ranch base instead of a marinara base. So that's
Honestly,
the first step.
I've tried a white sauce pizza. I don't care for it.
You don't have to, but it's made. There's two different white sauces. There's Alfredo and there's ranch, so it kind of depends. The ranch
I
is
don't
a
know
good
which one I
base
tried.
to go with cheese. And so you throw the ranch on, you throw mozzarella on top, and then you throw cubed ham. Oh, it's so good. And then the other one, the loaded potato pizza, you cut up like the potato wedges that you can find in the frozen section. You throw those on the pizza. It's white sauce too, mozzarella. You throw those on. You can throw ham or bacon bits, whatever you would like. You bake it, and then you throw some cheddar cheese on top when it comes out. It's good. We used to have it here at a pizzeria that's no longer around, and I went and worked for them for like 2 years. It's most popular pizzas. It's delicious. So now I make them at home.
Nice. Nothing like home made pizza. When you smell
Honestly,
home
yeah.
made pizza.
It's so much cheaper too.
I'm sorry, pizza did what?
The Hut.
Jabba the Hutt?
Pizza the
Tell
fuck.
me a shrimp baked this pizza?
I don't know about shrimp, man. There's some weird people that throw anchovies on it.
You saying in
People throw anchovies on shrimp?
Anchovies on pizza! You goober! Why am I worried about you anyway? You wouldn't try it.
No, I'd try it.
You wouldn't
Anchovies on
try
pizza,
it.
It's salty and delicious.
It's a pizza. You can't take a bite of it and then pass it off.
I'd cut it with a knife.
You'd explode.
Pile on
You
some
would.
toppings.
You would. You're absolutely right.
I mean,
But
yeah,
Lupin's
so if
having
you...
pizza.
I had pizza, it's gone now.
Understandable, me too. What kind of pizza you have?
I just put a baked potato on a piece of bread and called it a day.
Okay.
Baked potato.
It was close enough. It was close enough.
Man, y'all eating pizza? All I got is air.
Would find
Shit.
pizza.
You ate dinner like 3 hours ago. What are you complaining about?
I think like 5 hours ago, actually.
Oh wow.
Chef!
Wow.
How do you not starve at night?
I was gonna say sounds like pizza time.
Yeah, it
You're
does.
gonna be eating before you sleep.
Candy, what did you have for dinner?
I had a burger.
Nice, nice.
Burger
Alex
time.
would approve.
Yeah.
Bordlar.
With Funk,
Yeah.
what was your dinner plan?
What my plan for today?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I just
Yeah,
got
it's
up,
your morning,
so I don't know what I'm gonna eat.
What
What'd
are
you
you
have
having
last
for
night?
breakfast?
I had a shake. I had a meal replacement shake. Made with coconut water.
Oh.
It's pretty nice, actually.
Shaken or stirred?
Coconut water's great. I love coconut water.
It's a shake, so generally shaken, yeah.
Blended?
Stirred.
Blended it. I'm getting a shaker though.
One of those
Like an
big
alcohol
shaker?
shaker?
bottles.
No, like a drink shaker.
All right, Carv,
Yeah?
tell us, what was your dinner?
I haven't had dinner yet.
Bruh, We're gonna be
Yeah.
doing this for a couple hours.
I know. I haven't had dinner yet.
You want to get some snacks or something real quick? It's gonna be a minute.
Well, we'll find out if I need to.
Carve gonna
Hey,
be
it
ordering
takes-
pizza by the end of this.
Carve,
Very tempted to.
Carve. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Get yourself something to eat right the fuck now.
You know,
It takes a
when
while to
Shad
slip with
tells
the brisket,
you,
guys. It
yeah,
takes
it
a while.
Wow, yeah. It's
Yep,
like,
yep.
man,
It doesn't
Maybe-
matter if it is a snack or whatever. You should get yourself something so you are not running on empty.
All right then. All right. Since Shad, who doesn't eat food, is telling me to eat food, I gotta go get some food. So I'm gonna get a snack or something.
Okay, go get a snack. Go get a
Shattuck
snack.
foodless neon.
Just keep listening. Shad, okay, what did you eat?
That's some
Petroleum
fries.
jelly.
Pretty.
Chad?
I had some air.
Chad.
I
Did
said
you
I
eat?
had some fries.
Is that
That's
all you
it?
ate?
The fries are a side.
Yeah.
I
What
had fries
else?
too, but I
Most-
didn't even bother mentioning that because it wasn't a meal.
Where does Shad get
What
like, most of
else,
his like
Shad?
vitamins and minerals from?
I had a popsicle for dessert.
Shad, what else did you eat for dinner?
You're assuming
What
I.
flavor was that
you're,
popsicle?
You're making a
Shad!
lot of assumptions here.
Chad, what did you
Shad,
eat
you
today
don't even
overall?
eat a meal.
What did I have today?
Like aside from those fries.
had some cereal.
Okay,
Had some pizza for lunch.
okay,
Snacked on some chips.
okay.
That's about it.
You didn't have dinner. You just had more snacks.
Yeah.
You didn't have dinner. It was all snacking after lunch. You're
To be
probably
fair-
a 6 foot tall string bean, aren't you?
I don't know. Pending you've seen me, am I?
Pending, is he a 6 foot tall string bean?
That's a fair assessment.
What do you mean?
See,
that's
I
a
told
fair
you you're a 6 foot tall string bean.
You didn't look like you weighed that much more than
Guys,
me.
don't agree with him. That's not dinner.
Like, Shad, would it be too personal to ask you roughly how much you weigh?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh,
He doesn't own a scale.
Probably like
Literally,
three.
I don't.
Oh.
He's probably weighs less than everything. If he gets by on eating
No.
chips as a meal, he probably had a single
I
slice
do
of
not-
pizza.
listen,
he
I
probably
did
had
not-
a single slice of pizza for lunch.
I had two. Thank
Two
you
Fruit
very
Loops
much.
for breakfast.
They were frosted flakes. Thank you very much.
I was about to say Fruit Loops. So I didn't think he'd get like that crazy with his food. That's got like a bunch of different flavors in it.
They're all the same processed stuff.
Frosted Flakes is just plain corn and sugar.
Yeah.
And what's wrong with that?
Carve.
I don't
Shad
know.
only eats the blandest of foods.
What's
I
wrong with
told
Frosted
you.
Flakes?
They can't be having this. They
It-
can't be
Plain
having
pizza,
this.
potato, frosted.
Shad
Flakes.
has 2 pieces of pizza and then calls it, and I'm just like,
It's
bro,
like it's a fine lunch.
that's like snacks. Americans look at you and go, huh? You survived on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he survived on that.
Shad- Order a
Back in
bucket
the
of
Canada
chicken
trip.
right now.
Okay, Carve, you've seen me. Would you describe me as a string bean?
A 6
No,
foot
not
tall
really.
string bean. A 6 foot tall string bean.
Look, I imagine he was a string bean,
But-
but he will not. But he's not.
There you go.
yeah, Bean's a bit too ethnic for Shad. He'd take the second one.
So he's slightly bigger. He's like a large 6 foot stick.
Stick?
Yeah.
Not really.
Then what would you classify him as?
Would you say Shad is thick? Does he go?
With 2
You got that cat?
C's or 3? We need
Oh
to
my
know.
god.
You'll be a thick of one C.
Shad got that gat.
He's
He
a
hasn't
thick
seen
one.
it.
That's
See,
like
then
that.
he
Wish
is
I
really
got the
thick.
donkey.
Y'all
So
ever
wait,
had ice
we have
soup?
just
I drink ice soup on a daily. What you talking
so
about?
out of all of this, we have just come to the conclusion that Shad is average.
Oh, you're thick.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh
But
damn.
thick with one C isn't really thick.
Is he Genshin thick or is he thick thick?
Oh no!
We gotta compare it. Is it Genshin thick or Wuthering Waves thick, okay?
Are those different?
Man.
Yes, they're
Oh,
different.
pending. You play Genshin, right? You
He said
haven't
I
played
was a
Genshin in
string
while.
bean.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
thought Chad was kind of underweight, but now we've gone to the other. Now we've gone to the other layer. I
I'm
didn't.
looking.
Yeah.
I just know that
Okay, Shad, if you could describe yourself with just one word, what would you describe yourself as?
Shad is
Kinda-
not a viable word.
Boring.
You're a little shithead.
I
Penny,
mean, in
describe
terms of
yourself
physics,
in one word.
Me?
Yeah,
Like describe myself?
yeah.
Okay, so I mentioned on Twitter earlier today that I'm about I'm like over 6 feet tall and I'm
Uh-huh.
underweight.
Uh-huh.
And like I'm working on it. I've been exercising regularly, but you know, I haven't really had. It's
How do you work on the
wouldn't
6
say-
feet tall part?
Yeah.
You're working on that too.
Yeah, no, I've been working on that part. But no, I wouldn't say that I look measurably different than I did when I started working out yet. And someone in my Discord suggested that I probably look like Slenderman. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, you put a suit on.
Well, what do
Do
you
you have a
think?
photo
Can
of
you
yourself
pull
with a
that off?
suit?
I think like
if you do wear a
Black
suit,
suit.
Pending, I think you can pull off.
yeah.
yeah, I think like
No, no.
I would need like a face mask or something. But yeah,
See,
Ha-
see,
Halloween
here's
ideas,
the
you know?
thing. From Pending's voice, I don't get that he's 6 foot tall.
yeah.
He's tall.
Yeah,
He's
I
taller
imagine
than
he
me.
was,
Oh, boy.
he was short.
You're a
Yeah,
tall boy, but you sound like
You got big
small
hands.
boy. Cause
I know.
your voice gives away that you like cuddles and like you're very cute and soft. And
He's
so,
tall, but you can still protect him.
Pending can dunk.
I mean,
Pending-
absolutely, I would protect Pending. I don't care how tall
Pending can
he
dunk a
is.
basketball.
Pending will always be ballin'.
I mean, okay, so I am tall. I wouldn't say like I'm NBA tall. Like NBA tall is like 6.5 feet and above.
Now, Pending, don't sell yourself short.
I still think you could dunk a
That's what you were
basketball,
doing.
Like a regulation.
Yeah,
So-
because I'm very realistic.
Oh, Lupin none.
Well,
All right, Refunk, your turn.
Describe myself.
One word.
don't use the word king.
Voluptuous. Right.
Oh, my.
It was gonna be something along that line. I knew it would.
Yeah, I was
It's
like, it's
perfect.
either.
It fits Refunk's personality
Just
pretty
imagine
well.
Rafungi, he's looking exactly like his model.
Uh huh. The
Yeah, he
the,
more-
little,
just
the one
Sent
where
his
he's
rigor a
not
picture of him and just was
More
like,
thick
make something that looks
Maximilian.
like this.
Maximilian Pegasus.
No, not Maximilian Pegasus. The fighting game. The fighting
Maximilian,
game.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
Maximilian.
far from Maximilian, yeah.
This is-
No, I
this is-
like the thought of it being Maximilian Pegasus. Just Refunk going, "Oh, Yugi boy."
You boy.
Yeah, exactly. Ah. All right, let's get Lupin before he disconnects again. Lupin,
Yeah, internet help.
one word to describe yourself. Go.
Lupin.
You can't use your name.
That's not a name. That's a word.
Can't use it. Try again.
Okay.
Do you know that Lupin is nipple backwards?
Oh, he's a Zooble.
Lupin.
I'm not using that word.
Do you require thesaurus.com?
Mayhaps.
about-
What is
how
the
about I make a
equivalent
suggestion
to
here?
Lupin in thesaurus.com?
How about a furry? Is that a good description?
No. No.
Your DM is currently not hosting the game session.
Yeah, it's just like timed out.
You've been sidetracked for the past.
We have
25
been
minutes.
we tangented already.
Yeah.
It's fine. I love this. It kind of gets us
Oh,
in the
you're
mood
my
of hanging
internet
out with
going
each other.
again?
No, it's just Kyrie.
No, that's
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Okay.
Everyone's just crapping out today.
All right.
It's
So if I
fine,
had
it's
to choose a
fine.
word, after all that deliberating, it would have to be Lupin.
I hate you. Why would you do this? God damn it.
It's spelled different. It's
Argumentative.
L-E-U-P-I-N.
That's your word.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Carve, how about you?
About me, how to describe myself?
Yeah.
Man, I'm thick with two
Lupin.
C's.
Oh,
Three.
okay. Okay. Understandable.
You
Understandable.
get the test.
CCs.
You could ask Shad and Ben.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
That's
I
20
would've-
CCs of thick stat.
Very curvaceous.
I've
Personally,
never seen someone taller than Carbitis, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
mhm,
yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah.
mhm.
You guys are also tall. What the hell?
Yeah, well, I mean, me and Shad are like normal person tall. Carbide is like beyond NBA tall.
He looks pretty short to me right now. When I'm looking at the stream, he doesn't
He's
look.
looking at the screen and he's a dwarf. He's playing the exact opposite of himself.
He hides
Okay.
it well, but like, oh man, like at least 7 feet.
Yeah.
My God, remind me not to play basketball with you guys. Jeez.
Well, hey, you sure you don't want to have a little pickup game?
Wait.
Getting dunked on.
So, Lupin, how tall
Yeah.
are you?
Enough.
Yeah, no.
No. How tall are you?
Lupin sized.
That doesn't help. We need to see if you're taller than Rafunk.
Full of love. No. My heart's big. Does that count?
I think that's a
It's a
disease.
medical condition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I'll go.
Are
I'll go
are
with
you
that. That's
taller than
I got the
6
Grinch
foot?
habit.
That's a
All right,
no.
understandable.
My lawyer has advised me to not answer this question.
That's
You're
a
short.
no. So Rafunk, there's one person. The other 3 are giants.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that tall. I'm like 5'10",
Chad, you'd
5'11".
be half a foot taller than me.
The only
At
reason,
least.
Shad, the only reason why you don't think you're
5'11".
tall is because you saw Carbide. And
No,
like
no, no.
now
Oh,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not
that shy.
Mhm.
Yeah, shy.
No, that's
receded back.
true. Yeah, I shrunk down into my little cocoon.
yeah,
Okay.
No one can be as tall as Carve.
Yes.
yeah.
He's
And
proved
also-
that on multiple occasions.
And I'm
Yeah.
surprised to see Shad with red hair. It was wild.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's true.
I wish it
really
was true.
don't think that's true.
I already told Shad the next time I meet him, I'm gonna bring a red wig just for him to put on.
I can fix that. I have an entire like setup on one of my walls that's just filled with cosplay supplies. There has to be a red wig or 2 there.
Just ship a Shad red wig.
Oh, I do because of my Sonosuke cosplay. I totally have a red wig for you. I got you.
Oh no.
I crossplayed as one guy. And
Well,
so
before these promises come to light, hey, you guys want a D&D?
D&D. Okay, you guys ready to play? I'm ready.
I'm ready, but I think we don't have access to the website.
I just
No, we
redid
do.
it. You just
Yeah,
have to
oh,
read
I had logged in
it.
again.
Oh, okay. Let me just refresh it.
Also, Shad, before
We
we go
just
too far,
stalled long enough that it's
Oh,
just
God.
like, no,
Yeah.
we didn't wanna.
you said you were somewhere between 5'10" and 5'11". Which one is it?
I don't fucking know. It's been a
Between
while
5'10"
since
and
I-
5'10".
like,
Just pick one. Just pick one. Go with the heart of the cards.
He's 5'10.5".
yeah, I was about to make the 10.5 joke.
Okay, look, that doesn't help any. So if you had to round down to the nearest full value,
You know what? Just for shits and giggles at this point, 6 foot.
fuck. All right.
if we're really doing it like this, 6
I
foot.
see how it is. All right.
All right.
Like, I see your game. Don't think I don't.
Also, golly, sorry if you guys hear that. Someone is moving furniture upstairs, I think.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
hear
hear
shit.
anything. So you're all good. Alright,
Move their furniture
Last
back.
time when we were here, you
It's just the Yeti in
guys,
his attic.
you guys had come across a little bit of an issue where you guys decided to make friends and gamble the night away, and eventually ran yourselves into a lot of debt that forced you guys into a makeshift contract with one known as Big Baron. In a
I'm
way
not a fan of the Baron. Not a big fan of the Baron.
30 on 30.
In a way to alleviate this debt that you guys all owe, you have offered to do a quest for one of his associates, Warlock Magic Rovslav. You then met another character, Rafunk's character, to be able to work on this quest together. Rafunk being promised knowledge to be able to sate his curious mind. You guys have all learned of a archfey in the Feywild known as Zybilna, who Magic Roslav has lost touch with, his patron. And he has asked you to go into the Feywild, find Zybilna, help her if she needs help, and to return to him with some kind of proof that she is okay. He has told you that one of the only known spots to cross over is at a carnival, the Witchlight Carnival, that is soon to be departing. You have arrived on the last day of the carnival in the hopes that in the next 8 hours you would be able to find the portal over to try and reach Zybilna. You entered the carnival with little tricks and trades, and you have found out that there's things that are not quite adding up. You got to witness the beginning parade. You've met with Durlagron, who runs the Lost and Found booth. She has told you about her lost cub that had gone missing at the carnival. You had also went to the carousel where the unicorns have told you that something has gone wrong in the Feywild, and have showed you
Very
images
cold.
of Zybilna. And we last left off after the carousel is done. The memories have faded from view. Diana Cloppington has led you to the exit, thanked you profusely for helping the unicorns, and you're outside the carousel now. Where do you wish to go?
Well, now, I think after a little escapade like that, you lot should be very hungry. How about you all take part in this little feasting competition up here? Hmm?
Okay. I'm great at eating.
I see
Re-
pies.
Rinka just like takes some coffee beans out of her infinite bag and plops them in her mouth.
I see pies.
You know, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to the whole eating the whole coffee bean part.
Why? They're great. Do you want some, Rabbit?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey guys, don't fill up on coffee beans before the competition.
I see
don't worry.
pies.
I can eat both.
Music and mirth radiate from this part of the park. The heady scent of flowers, mead, and berry pies waft through the air. Stiltwalkers pluck fruit from trees. Musicians drum, pipe, and strum. And everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard.
Custard?
Custard. Thousands
Custard.
of flavors. They have a little hut right in the middle, a giant, what looks like a tart on top of the thing, and they have tons of different custards that you can sample.
Well, look what we got here. A bunch of pudding.
Custard, my darling, custard. Would you like to try some?
I
yes.
do.
I smacked my face right inside the custard.
Well, I guess you're having boysenberry pie, so you can take this one. And for you, little girl?
What? I don't know. What kind of custards are there?
Well, there's strawberry custard, banana custard, cream custard. We have a boysenberry custard, blueberry custard. Do you want to know some more?
No, I want strawberry.
Okay, strawberry it is. And she hands you what looks like a little pie. It's a tart that has a custard filling in it, very pink in color.
Is it on a plate or like
She
how is
hands you a pie. It's in like a little pie tray, but she hands you an
okay.
entire pie.
Okay. I am just gonna dig my hand into the pie and like grab like a handful of pie, and I'm gonna like kind of shove it at my face,
Okay.
and like I'm gonna eat it, and like red is just gonna cover, you know, my mouth and like chin and cheeks and stuff. And we're going, very nice.
The little dwarven woman kind of leans over and she like wipes your face clean with a little handkerchief and she hands it to
Thank
you.
you.
And she's like, darling, you don't need to rush. There's also the fairy cupcake eating contest here in a little bit if you don't fill up too quick.
I love cupcakes.
Yeah, there's a fairy cupcake eating contest here. They hold it at the top of the hour. And it's about that time already.
Rinka holds up her hand.
Yes.
What's a fairy?
A fairy? You've never met a fairy before.
Rinka holds up her hand again.
Yes.
She points at Scoralato
Uh-huh.
and says, "Is that a fairy?"
Oh, he's a dwarf like myself.
Then no, I haven't met a fairy.
They're tiny little creatures that tend to stay in the Feywild. They just have a very unique sense of taste. And
Rinka
these
holds
are
up-
little magical cupcakes, and so we name it after them.
Rinka holds up her hand.
Yes.
So am I going to be competing against the fairies?
No, you'll be competing against any one of the carnival goers. You all can participate. There's a reward for the winner, of course.
I don't think it's fair though that I have to compete against the dog because everyone knows that dogs like will eat until they're sick.
Well, you're not the only person here. There's all sorts of creatures. Everybody is allowed to compete. Fair is fair.
Rinka looks towards contract dealer D and also Raffion. You two better not cheat.
Did you know there was a tiny little herringon earlier today who won?
Rinka holds
A
up her
herring.
hand.
This tiny little herringon ate 15 cupcakes.
Rinka waves her hand back and forth.
Yes.
What's a Haragon?
Herringon is like the little bunny person beside you.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I didn't know you had like a special name. So it's kind of like how there's like spotted bunnies and then there's black bunnies and then there's desert bunnies and you're a Haragon bunny.
Yeah, he is a herringon.
I guess you
Oh,
could
she's
describe it
getting
that
so
way.
close, but so far.
Aw, that's nice.
It's so yes, we had a tiny little herringon earlier today, no more than 2 feet tall, who ended up beating some of the biggest people I've ever met. So even you can pull off wonderful feats if you want to try.
I call that a fib. I raise my head and put my head back into the custard.
Roll an insight check for me, Carve.
Okay, let me see. Figured that out. Been a while.
What insight are you finding at the bottom of that custard?
Custard, tell me your wisdom.
Oh, waifu of the
18.
custard, tell me your wisdom.
It's inside, right? You asked me.
Yep, insight.
It's 18.
Thank you for the bits.
200 bits for a player reroll.
Yeah, so if one of you fuck up and you want to reroll, you can reroll. but you get a curse in exchange.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Yep. So, you insight check this woman, and she appears to be completely telling the truth. There's no hint of deception. She's seen this. She's probably done this for many, many years. So she's quite certain that anybody can win.
Okay, guys, I think she's not lying.
I believe her.
She's
She
real.
checks out.
Accountable person lied to us.
I'm pretty sure she's more.
Well, they're
Oh, no.
about to start calling people for the contest. So why don't you go over to the far tables on the left, right beside the big tent, and you can participate in the contest. How about it?
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, shoo along, shoo shoo.
Yes, yes, all of you have quite a lot of fun. I'll be here in case you're interested in anything.
Oh, no, not at all. You will be competing as well.
I don't know. He's a dog. It might be bad for his diet if he eats cupcakes.
No, everybody can participate. Go on. Go on.
Skinny guy.
My
Come over
grandmother
here.
told me that if the dog eats a cupcake, he'll die.
Young one, do you trust
Uh-huh.
me?
Yeah?
Then I promise you this. He will not be hurt from eating the cupcake.
Okay.
He may have a sore tummy if he eats a lot, but that's it.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Okay. Now, shoo along, all of you, enter the competition.
Well, a little bit of mirth
didn't get
could be
accosted.
useful.
That's what I'm like,
True.
ha ha ha. Oh, wait, you mean me.
So she kind of shoos you all over to the tables over by a grand tent that's set up. There's blue and yellow lights sparkling. And it has what looks like kind of a first aid sign at the beginning of the entrance to the tent. And there's a bunch of tables laid out in front of it along with a little stage. And you see a gnomish man at the front, and he's like, come on to the fairy cupcake eating contest! One punch, just one punch, and you can enter this scrumptious delicacy of a tournament. And he has a pixie woman who's taking stamps on everybody's tickets at the front. So,
Oh, right. We had a... hang on,
Yeah.
where did I put that?
she will stamp each and every one of your tickets, and you'll be pointed to one of the booths that is set up. And she'll sit you a spot in front of what looks like a little blue plate that's in front of you.
Okay, so... I had a ticket with 8 punches on it. I guess this is my first stamp?
Yep,
Uh,
it should be, because carousel would have
Okay.
been free.
Yeah.
Mm.
Free
And Lost
pass.
Property and the Caillou, I think, were also free.
The Calliope was free, Lost Properties is free, and you got a free ride for the carousel.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you for the biddies for me.
Oh, no.
Oh my.
So
More
that means I get a reroll, or I force one of them to reroll. Either one.
Raggy.
I heard about the scoops.
Yep.
You wouldn't force Raytheon to reroll.
I would absolutely force you to reroll.
Life or bath for Raytheon. Life, bath.
Alright. So, they seat you down in front of a blue plate, and they start explaining the rules on the contest. I'm not going to role play it because it's a little weird to understand. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
So for the fairy cake eating contest, you are going to be given cupcakes over a period of 60 seconds. Your goal is to eat as many cupcakes as possible. Reasonably, you can get a cupcake down every 3 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
Unreasonably, you can try and shoot for 2. Up to you if you decide to do 1 or 2. You guys just need to let me know. Okay?
What do we have to
Okay.
roll to see if we're successful on a
You
two?
will. So the number of cupcakes that you can eat successfully is your Constitution modifier +3. So if your Constitution modifier is a +1, you can eat 4 cupcakes safely. And then after that, you're going to start giving me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So I have a Constitution +1, so I can eat 4 cupcakes.
Yes.
In how long of a span? In like
That can
like,
be any, so you can eat one safely every 3 seconds. So that can get you for 4 rounds. If you want to spread them out to 4 rounds, you can. Or it can be as short as 2 rounds and you can try and get ahead. It's kind of what you want to do.
So, I have +3 Constitution.
So you can safely eat 6.
I don't know. There's 2. There's one on the top that says +3. There's another one that says +5.
One is a saving throw, Constitution saving throw. The other is
Oh, okay.
Constitution modifier.
Okay, yeah, modifier is +3.
Yeah, so you're going to take the +3. And that's how many cupcakes you can eat, is the 3 + 3.
So I'll be eating 6 per second.
No. You can eat a cupcake, a single cupcake. A round to take for eating said cupcake would be 3 seconds. So there's,
Okay.
think of it like this. There's 20 rounds of eating cupcakes, okay? There's 20 rounds. You can eat 1 or
Oh.
2. You can safely eat 1 at the beginning. Once you hit your maximum for your Constitution, any cupcake you eat after that, you have to roll a con saving throw.
Okay, now I get you. So how it is, I can eat 6 safely before I have to roll a
Yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, and I can eat 4 safely every 3 seconds.
Yeah. So you can eat 4 safely, period. How you divide that up in the rounds is up to you, but you can eat 4 cupcakes safely before you start rolling your Constitution. So Rinka's tummy is smaller than the dwarfs. So Rinka's tummy gets filled up a whole lot quicker. And so she can only handle 4 cupcakes before she starts having tummy aches.
Tummy,
So over
small
the
tummy.
over the entire minute, I can eat a total of 4 cupcakes before I start doing the saving throws.
Yes.
Okay.
If you
Alright.
fail a saving throw, you're going to start taking custard damage.
Custard damage.
Okay, what does custard damage do?
I've taken that before. It's
You
not
get
pretty.
covered in custard and you take damage to your health.
It's like it's kind of like a
Flavor
lactose
tax.
intolerance.
Flavor text.
You get IBS.
I'll kind of be creative as we go, and the idea is it's the last person standing wins, okay?
Okay.
So you
This
want
is
to be
more
the
of a
last
marathon.
person stand. Yeah, it is a marathon. If we get through the 20 rounds, there will be a final ending round. We'll go from there. But yeah, whoever's the last one standing wins. When you keel over, find a fun and interesting way for you to choke on your food.
Cool.
That
I
one's
just want
on
to
you
let everyone
guys.
know beforehand. If I throw up, I may shoot lightning breath everywhere. So watch out for that, please.
Oh dear.
Hey, Mr. D, do you want to maybe swap positions? I imagine I'm sitting in between contract dealer D and Raffion.
Oh my, would you like to make a contract about it?
No,
We
I'll
can
take the
make it
lightning, thank
official.
you.
Oh, how very disappointing.
You can sit with me, Bunny.
Look
You
at
know what?
these.
I'll take that off.
What is with these weak men and they're scared of custard? You guys are weak. The
right.
young woman is more manlier than y'all. Ha 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 ha.
Alright. Let me get all
That's
this
not
stuff
true.
written out.
I'm quite a man.
So you guys kind of get it now?
Yeah, you're a tough boy. I then pat Raffion on the head. Right, you're very tough.
Carve.
And I just kind of pat the head and then
See?
do
See
some
how tough I
scratches
am?
under the chin.
Alright. the announcer's going to be like, all right, in this competition, we have 10 guests going. You see your table completely filled with you guys. And there's a table across the podium from you guys, filled with a couple variety of people. A couple children are there. You see a couple of adults who are just like ready to scarf some food. They look excited. The gnome at the front says, on the whistle, 2 cupcakes will appear on your plate. You have 60 seconds to finish as many as possible. As you eat 1 cupcake, another will appear. On your mark, get set, go. And he starts. And the other competition, they're gonna be doing one side. I'll be keeping track of that. You guys tell me. It's round 1. The first 3 seconds. Go in a line from Carve to Lupin to Pending, Refunct, and Shad. So in Fugi Tech order, tell me how many cupcakes you're eating.
I'm eating 2.
Okay, Lupin.
So is it like? Sorry to ask this again, but just to confirm, is 2 normal pace, 3 pushing it, or is it 1 normal pace, 2 pushing it?
1 normal pace, 2 pushing.
I'll take 1.
Okay, Pending.
And I can eat 4 over the total 60 seconds before I start doing saving throws, right?
Yep.
I'll do 1 right now.
Okay, Rafal.
I'll do 2. Because, you know. I'll teach that dwarf to tell me that I'm not manly. And I have to.
Shad.
D will eat 1 for now.
So, Refunk, you ate 2?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
the
ready.
first
Don't
have
3
many
seconds, you guys
that's one.
instantly finish these cupcakes. You guys, everybody takes 1, quickly stuffs it in the marv, except Carve and Refunk, which throw an extra 1 into their mouth. Instantly, those cupcakes are replenished on the plate, and you go into your second round. Carve, how many are you eating?
I have a con of 0.
No.
So you get 3 cupcakes, and then you start rolling.
Gotcha.
I'm eating 2 again.
Okay. Lupin.
I'll take 1.
Okay. Penny.
I'll take 1.
Refunk.
I'll take 1. Yeah.
Okay, Shad.
I will also take 1.
Okay. Carve.
I'll take 2.
All right.
So,
Lupin.
Carve is now at his max,
Yeah,
right?
Carve is at his
Yep.
max now. He starts rolling depending on his cupcakes.
Okay.
Lupin.
I will actually. Can I roll to vibe check the other table's competitors real quick to see what's going on over there?
Yeah. Give me an insight.
Can do. Oh, that's not one of my good ones.
You can do straight perception if you want to.
No, it's fine. This will be funny. 13.
You can tell the kids are just there because free cupcakes.
All right, fair enough.
The men are there because they have something to prove. And there's just one lady who looks very determined, but she's tiny, like itty bitty. You don't know if she's gonna survive this.
I don't trust that lady.
All right, and that's as much information as I can get from that,
Yes.
or
You
I'm gonna
can
keep an eye
tell
on that
they're
lady.
not as serious as maybe Skovo or like Rinka kind of is. Like Rinka's like slowly
yeah.
getting into this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no,
All
we
right,
got too
we'll
many
come
cupcakes
back.
already.
We're gonna come back to Lupin. Let's let his internet fix for a second. Pending. How
He's
many do you
caking
want to
out.
eat?
I'm going to eat another cupcake.
And what's your constitution?
+1.
Okay, so you got one more. Refunk,
I'll eat another one. Yeah.
what's your constitution?
I am also +1.
Okay, so that will be where you draw your line. Shad,
Oh, we'll see about that.
D is going to eat 1. This will be his like last full cupcake he can eat because I'm a +0.
yeah. Lupin, you back?
Maybe write it in
I
chat.
don't think so.
Lupin.
How many cupcakes will thou eat? We may never
How
know.
many cupcakes can a man down?
How many can a cupcakes
For
can
you call
Lupin
him a
eat?
man.
How many cupcakes can Lupin eat? He
Hey,
said,
Hey, Charlie.
how many cupcakes
They're
can
in a-
Charlie
Oh, Andy's
eat?
They're in a
gone.
Then the
cupcake eating
Lupin
contest.
has been defeated.
We can
Man,
catch
Oh,
up
he
on
ran.
Lupin in
Lupin
a
said-
minute.
Lupin said one.
Yeah,
Lupin said
okay.
wants
one cupcake for the Lupin, please.
Okay, so what we're
Lupin
gonna
just
do until
running from the
Lupin gets
competition.
back is we're gonna go without him, and he'll play catch up.
Yep.
Okay.
So on the 4th round, Carve, you have to start rolling.
Oh, yes.
How
Unless
many
you don't eat a
cupcakes do
cupcake.
you want to eat?
2 again.
Okay, I
Yeah.
need you to
Unless
give me
you're
2
yellow.
con saving throws.
2 con saving throws coming up. If I could click the right button. I have 24,
Okay.
Jesus.
Wow.
and another one is 17.
Okay, you pass both.
Reasonable
easily
roll.
I
get
think
through
we've all been rolling
those.
high.
Nice.
How many cupcakes can a Corb eat? How many
All right,
cupcakes can
Pending.
Corb eat?
How many do you want to eat?
I'm gonna eat one, but I'm like eyeing Carve now, like nervously,
Very nervously.
thinking, how can someone so small eat so many cupcakes?
Refunk,
Even though Rinka's pretty short.
you have met your stomach line. You are
Yeah.
beginning to fill up quick. How many cupcakes do you want to eat?
I'm eating one.
Okay, give me a con save throw.
Con save. So that's just like con, right? Yeah. Okay. I got a 7, and my con is +1, so that's an 8.
You fail. You're gonna be taking some damage, my friend.
Oh no.
The
Fine, I can
cupcake
handle
beats his stomach
can
from the
handle it.
inside.
Custarding. He's custarding.
You are gonna take 3 points of custard damage.
Jesus, some strong custard.
And you don't get your point for your cupcake. You end
Oh,
up
so he's stuck at 4?
you end up throwing up your cupcake about much. You end up taking too much of the cake part itself and not enough of the frosting to kind of moisten it up. And so you just kind of it back out.
Can I do a strategy of drinking some water with my cupcake? Maybe
You
I'll do
can
that next time.
Yeah. They provide you, I think, like milk and water and stuff like that.
Milk, good for the bones.
I already had my
Unfortunately, it
cupcakes,
doesn't
so
make the
next
con
time.
saving throw any easier.
But that's the eating technique. Eating
It
championship
is
technique.
to
You gotta drink
soak
that
all the
water with
food,
it.
yes, and then just guzzle it down.
Like, how can you dip custard into water?
I have the insight. I should know the technique.
You know the technique. It's just a matter of actually doing it properly or not.
Unfortunately,
you clearly
your
didn't.
stomach cannot take this combination. It feels
Okay.
gross and wrong. Shad, how many cupcakes are you willing to eat?
Contract Dealer D is going to start pretending to eat his he's going to like slowly enjoy the last cupcake, but he's going to observe the rest of the both contestants and the people running the show
Okay.
from now on.
So, are you actually eating any of the cupcakes, or are you just kind of like, are you stalling this out?
He
I guess
he
is
is
what I'm
pretty much he is essentially he is out of the competition at this point. He is he put on a show to the first little bit to the best of his abilities. Now he is looking around. Now he is like pretending to eat essentially while watching the rest of the both the contestants and the people on the people running the show, just to see what if anything catches his interest.
Gotcha. Give me a perception roll.
Oh boy, let's go. Let's figure out how to do a perception roll again. Woohoo! Where is the perception button? I love finding buttons on this game board. D&D Beyond, please. Perception. Here we go. Plus 1. I got a 18.
Okay. You kind of notice, like, the other table isn't as seriously into this as your table is.
Mm-hmm.
They are very gung-ho. There's a fire in some of them, especially Scolorado. Scolorado has a fire in him you haven't seen before. I mean, the dwarf barely talked before this, and now he's all about the food.
Right.
And so there is an intrigue in Scolorado you haven't seen, and for some reason he is chugging cupcakes like they're peanuts. They're just nothing to him. He is at least he is 8 cupcakes in and it hasn't phased him, whereas people are struggling on their 3rd and 4th.
Did you just hear like a vacuum cleaner sound coming from me?
What about the staff? What are they?
You see, there is the one thing you truly notice besides the gnome that announced the competition. He's kind of giving some quick little retorts here and there. There is a staff of pixie nurses that have come out of the big tent, and they're watching everyone very closely.
All right. D is going to continue to just like nibble on the cupcake in his hand. He is very much done, but he is going to keep an eye on everything just in case anything
For
catches
the
interest
last
from here on out.
cupcake that you are nibbling on, I want a Constitution check.
Booyah. Okay. Con. Let's see. Saving throw or just
Yeah,
check?
it is a saving throw.
Oh boy. Let's see how we do con saving throw. We roll a 12.
You pass.
Fucking baller.
Yippee. Oh, there we
And
go.
then you're kind of out of the competition at this
Yeah.
point, right?
Yeah, the maxing out at 4, but he's going to keep an eye on everything.
Okay. Lupin, for your 4th round, how many cupcakes do you want to eat?
Would I have gone before or after D?
You're technically going at the same time.
Oh, okay. So I'll stick to 1 for now. Like, I'm doing what I can, but like I've fully mentally realized, oh, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So like the competitiveness is there. It's just he's in it for the long game.
Gotcha. And so, you only had a +1 for your Constitution, right?
My con's +2.
Okay, you got 1 more then.
Yeah, so I just. Oh yeah.
We're at the top of the 5th round now. Carve, how many cupcakes do you want to eat?
2 cupcakes. Ha ha.
All right,
ha.
give me 2
Oh,
con
boy.
saving throws.
Here we go again.
First saving throw is
He has like a +5 to his con. He's actually
11.
really
Ha
low.
ha ha.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
What's your second one?
The second one is 10. Ha ha ha. ha.
Oh no.
Oh my
Carve
god.
tries to stuff both of these cupcakes into his mouth, and he realizes they both hit the back of his mouth at the same time, and he starts to gag, throwing both of these up at the same time. Carve ends up getting none of these cupcakes down, and you are going to take a total of 12 points of custard damage.
Holy shit.
My.
The
You're
D
like
got out while the getting out was good.
So I just take away from my health points?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm just realizing I have a max hit point of 14.
You would almost be dead.
I would be almost. I could have died from custard damage.
So it's like 12, right, in total? Like you
Yep.
Lost
Alright.
in the sauce.
The point is, you're supposed to go until you die.
said?
How
You're just a wuss.
how much HP do you have, Carve?
34.
He has quite a bit. because
he's
a
good
fighter.
to. He's
He's
good
a
to
fighter.
go.
Yeah, he's
I
I lost a little bit of wind, but I gotta
Yeah.
keep on going.
Yeah.
Lupin,
Yeah.
You're up.
I would like one more to put me at my cap, please.
I gotcha. Easily success. Pending, it's yours. How many cupcakes would you like?
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do... Okay, Rinka is going to sprinkle some ground up coffee bean on a cupcake, and then she's going to eat it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll give you a Constitution saving throw. That's a
You're gonna
1d20?
roll, yeah, a d20 with
You can,
your dex
Penning,
save-
are you
or
on?
con
Are
saving
you in?
throw.
Are you on D&D Beyond? Because you can just hit the virtual dice there.
Oh, I got a 19. Well, it's a 18, but the Constitution is +1, so 19.
Well, there you go.
Con saving throw? Is it +1?
Yeah, that is a +1 on the con
Okay.
saving throw.
Then yeah, you easily succeed. Somehow the coffee beans seem to re-energize you and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Rafunk, it is your turn now.
Can I ask, did we have a rest or anything between the last campaign and this, like the last,
No?
trying this one? Okay. Damn. No spell cooldowns. Alright. I guess I'll just, eat another cupcake then.
Alright, give me a con saving throw.
I got 12. It's 11
Oh,
plus 1
that-
is 12.
Yep, that's enough to beat it. You have to meet or
Nice.
beat. The 12 is the check.
Oh my god, I barely got it.
Oh my.
Yep,
Damn,
Well, I
I
got
was
it.
off by
Yes.
2 points.
yep,
It's actually kind of amazing that Carve lost it twice with his +5.
yep.
He got a
That's why I was
6 and
just
then
like,
a 5.
"Whoa."
No king
I'm like-
rules forever.
I'm like starting to realize that Carve might be able to tank 2 a turn, like indefinitely.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't roll bad, he's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It may be a marathon, but not a sprint.
Shad,
but
I'm
Card
still-
can do both.
Chad, I'm still gonna
Yeah.
ask you every round, are you gonna eat another cupcake?
No, but
Okay.
D will. But after seeing what happened with Carve, D is going to eye the nurse fairies to see what they're doing.
They kind of like, when you saw that Carve kind of like threw them up, they kind of like, their wings fluttered and they're just like, looks like they were ready to catch him. Not like in a physical sense, but magically they were ready. They were holding their hands out. It seems like they're prepared for the fallout. And as you're doing this, you're seeing the kids on the other side of the table. They're starting to look queasy. They're starting to look sick. They're starting to like get a little hesitant on if they need more. And you see there's a couple fairies over there looking over the children, just kind of waiting.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So round 6, top of the round, Carve.
Wait, hold on. Before I do this, I stand back up, shake my head, I pound my chest, and I say, 2 more for me.
Okay. So give me 2 con saving throws.
I take a deep breath. And, hold on, 17,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
21.
Okay.
Oh
You succeed
my.
very easily. You kind of pound your chest. You kind of beat yourself up. You're like, those 2 cupcakes were a joke. That wasn't meant to happen. You kind of puff up your chest, kind of beat your own drum, and you easily scarf. You throw one in and then the other, and you gulp them down real quick.
Yeah, kind of like the Tom and Jerry, like I'm just go.
You learn that this time one has to go first, then the other, not both at the same time.
Exactly.
Lupin.
All right, it's time to start taking saves. I will take another 1, please.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a
Uh,
con save.
Regular pattern or rock pattern?
What?
I have 2 different dice here, and I don't know which one is gonna screw me over.
That's a personal preference, my friend.
That depends. Do you want to
Okay.
eat a rock?
You're right. I'll go with the regular one. 15.
Yep, you pass. You easily get one down.
Oh.
Pending, it's your turn.
I have a question.
Go ahead
Yes.
and ask your question.
If I do 2
Yep.
and I fail one of the 2,
Yep.
do I fail both of them
Nope.
for that turn?
Nope. The only reason Carve failed both of them is because he failed both saving rolls.
Right. Okay, that makes
So
sense.
you
Okay.
only fail for the cupcake you failed to throw on.
I am gonna try to down 2.
Okay.
Rinka is going to like grind up coffee on both of them. She's seen this dwarf down these cupcakes. She doesn't want to be left in the dust. She's going for 2. All right,
Let's
here we go. Yep.
Let's go.
First die. Never mind that first die. We're going to the second die. The first die, I rolled a 3 plus 1, so 4.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
All right, second die. I got a nat 20.
Let's go.
We are cooking.
Yeah.
You do only get one down.
Yes.
But you are so surprised after choking after the first one that you're just like, I can't believe this is actually happening. So you instantly go and take up another, and you're just like, no, I have to beat this dwarf. And you slam the other one into your mouth and gulp it down cartoon style. Not
Yeah.
even realizing how many coffee beans you used on it.
No bites, just all down. You can see like the bump in the throat pass down the esophagus.
You're gonna take 1 point of custard damage.
Okay, I can tank that.
I can take the 1 point.
Yes.
Rafunk, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Are you
I'm
doing
gonna roll
one?
on a cupcake. Yep.
Okay.
Unamas.
Wait, first of all, can I ask if if my character like can recall any techniques for speed eating competitions?
It's not gonna help you in this sense because everything is
Just save
magical
the
in
background.
nature.
Okay. All right. Well, guess I'll just roll then.
Mhm.
Godspeed.
I got 10.
No.
All right, you are gonna take some custard damage, my friend.
I don't have a lot of health. I was gonna say right now.
You take 7 points of custard damage.
Oh god.
How much HP you got?
I got 7 left now.
Oh, you took half
dear.
health.
Oh god.
And Shad, you still out?
Yes. And I
You
take it
give me
nothing
another
interesting happens.
perception. You can give
Yeah,
me another
okay.
perception.
Cool. Let's do this shit. Perception check. Ooh, 15.
You realize that both kids in this last round have face planted into the cupcakes on the table. And you have seen the pixies spring into action. They sprinkle pixie dust over them to have their bodies start to float, and they slowly escort them back into what looks to be like a medical tent. You see, like, the kids still have custard on their face, but the pixies escort them back to take care of them. Although they fell unconscious, you can assume they're going to be fine, that the pixies are there to take care of anybody in this contest, should anything happen to them.
Do I recognize the spell that the pixies are using?
It's not a spell, it's an item. Pixie dust is a hard and rare item for you to find, but the pixies are using it like nothing's wrong. Like, it's just a common item to them.
Right, okay.
So, in your opinion, this would be a rare, highly sought after item. To them, they're using it like it's nothing. And that would be for what you see. We'll
Gotcha.
turn back
Okay.
to Carve, top of the 7th round.
I'll pump up my chest and say, more 2 more.
And 2 more cupcakes appear on your blue plate, and I need 2 con saving throws, please.
14
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
and 19.
You succeed on both of them very easily. One kind of like, you felt the need to gag, but you were easily able to snuff that feeling down with the other cupcake. You realize just one more cupcake would feel like it could reasonably go down.
I'm just like juggling the cupcakes like up and then I just toss them in the air and I just can't open my mouth and they just land to my mouth.
Yes.
Maybe I can dislodge this cupcake with another cupcake.
Lupin,
Like,
it's
I
your
just
turn.
unhinge my jaw.
All right, I will. We're starting to get into the deep end now. Is what I'm getting the feeling from looking around the other tables. Keep the pace, slow and steady. One more.
Okay, give me a con save throw.
That is +2, 17.
Okay, you easily succeed on that, just scarfing another one down. You decide maybe frosting first would help you a little bit more, and that seems to be working a little bit better for you, not having the cupcake hit your tongue first.
Yeah.
Pending, it's your turn.
I look at these cupcakes with a fiery passion, and I get ready to down both of them.
Oh, Pending going for 2 again. Let's go.
Yes.
2 con saving throws, please.
All right, for the first one.
We just gotta get Pending
got a
little like
7.
hand mill. Okay, and what's the second one?
Okay, but for the second, I don't want to talk about the second one.
Wait. We do have you do have the chance to reroll, right? Because someone donated, so you can reroll if you get a curse.
Well,
You can reroll. You will get a fake curse for the rest of the episode.
well, the second one was a nat one, so I'll give it a try. I'll do a reroll on this cupcake.
Okay. Your
All right,
reroll.
Here we
please.
go.
Here we go.
Thank you, Creed.
Why though? I got a 5.
It was
At
better.
least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
it wasn't a 1.
Fake curse.
What's my? I guess first off, how much damage did I
We
take?
will settle Pending's fake curse
Let's
at
see if
the
he's
end
alive
of this
first.
contest. Okay?
Okay.
Let me give Pending his damage.
Mhm.
Pending, you take 4 points of damage.
Okay. I can live with this.
Which is
Um,
friggin' funny that Pending of all people gets 4 points of damage when Rafung takes like 7.
7.
Carve
Yeah.
takes
Carve
12.
takes 12.
Carve has HP for days though.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day.
Alright, so Pending didn't get any this round.
No, I didn't get any cupcakes down.
Rafunk, your turn.
All right, let's go again. Let's see if I live.
Una mas.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fall to the ground and start screaming, medic, medic.
Are you calling it? Are you out?
Yeah.
Okay. Rafunk says he is out now. He is bowed out. The
No, I say
pixie-
medic, help. I hate too much.
Exactly,
You see
Dar.
some of the pixies that were on the sidelines come over to you. They kind of like start looking at you, looking you over, brushing some custard off your face and off your cheeks. And then they kind of like help you to rise a little bit with the help of
man.
pixie dust. And then they
I didn't
escort
even.
you.
I'm gonna die.
I didn't even
gonna
think
die.
of it. But when I was having difficulties just now, could I have accidentally spit up my cupcakes onto Lupin?
It's very possible you could have.
Okay.
Knowledge for the future.
Rafunk, you get escorted to the medical tent. And they'll rest you on a little like bed, and then we'll come back to you in just a little bit. Okay?
Does that mean I get to mark that as a short rest or something? I get some spells
No,
back?
but we will fix you up.
Damn.
Short rests do not give spells back.
You
either.
don't get short rests. It's a carnival. It's been an hour since you used your stuff. You're trying so hard.
Quick rest. You can take a seat.
If you had let yourself get knocked unconscious, maybe I would have, given you a little bit of a rest.
Oh my.
Okay, Shad, you still watching?
Contract Dealer D will attempt to follow Rafunk into the medical tent.
You can easily follow him into the medical tent. They would just officially declare you out at that point.
Yeah,
And not like playing with your food, but you can be escorted into the tent, and we will get back to you two in a little bit. Okay?
Yes.
Then there was 3.
Before you go, I will say, give me one more perception check.
Follow. Let's go. 10.
Still easy enough. At the same time Rafunk is being escorted in, you see the 2 manly men on the other table are escorted in. The only one left at that table is the woman.
How's the woman looking, if I could tell
She's
with a 10?
looking like this is hard. She's clutching her stomach. It doesn't look like she'll be able to last much longer.
Gotcha, okay.
But she held out longer than everybody else.
Peak.
Carve, your turn.
I let out a big laugh. Ha! And I say, 2 more.
Alright, give me 2 con saving throws.
I have 24. And I have 19.
Alright, both are easily attainable for you. Your con knows no limit.
Jesus Christ.
At this point, I'm just flirting with the cupcakes as I eat them. Like, I'm just taking a nibble. They're like, oh, you're so funny. You're so sweet.
His stomach is compressing the
see
cupcakes faster than they
Scolo
can come
actually
in.
picking these cupcakes up and talking to them now. He has a full-blown conversation with one before he eats it and talks to the other. And then eats that one. He's just so far ahead, he's not actually worried about eating the cupcakes in a timely manner anymore. And it goes to you, Lupin.
I'm sweating at this point. Like, elbows on the table, sweating. In my brain, I have a formulaic system in which to get through this easier. Icing the little, like, battery part, the piece of paper, rotate to the next. Like, yes, I've been eating the paper this entire time.
Understandable.
There's 4 of us in total in the contest left, from what I understand.
Yes, there's 3 in your table and 1 on the other.
I'll do 1 again.
Okay, give me a con save.
18.
Easily succeed. You've set a steady pace, and that steady pace seems to work. You haven't choked, you haven't gagged, you're finding a rhythm. You may still be eating the paper. You're slowly realizing, maybe I shouldn't be eating that. But you're just like, no, the system is working. It's giving my stomach something else to process besides sweet. And somehow that's helping.
Can I lean over to Rinka and go, you see, the reason you're struggling is you're not eating the papers. Like, clearly delirious at this point. Like...
Absolutely. Rinka, as you're slowly eating these cupcakes, you just spat out the last ones, and you're like, this isn't working out well. You see your favorite bunny lean over and tell you should be eating the paper. That'll help.
Rinka goes wide-eyed and shoves 2 cupcakes in her mouth, paper and all, everything at once.
Oh no!
Okay, give me 2 con saving throws.
All right. 18 for the first one because the
Okay.
17 plus 1.
Yeah.
And then for the second one, 5.
Okay, the first one, you didn't really taste the paper at all, and that was fine for you. You're like, okay, that one was easier said than done. But then the second one hits, and you're just like, this isn't right. I think, and you kind of couldn't force yourself to eat that paper. You couldn't, so you end up just.
I turn to Lupin and I go, I'm like, this paper has
Pending, you're gonna take 2 points of custard damage.
I feel I feel
Alright. But you did get one down. You did get the first one down.
Yes.
Carve,
Right.
top of the 9th round.
Yes. Top of the
We're
9th
gonna
round.
up this now. It's gonna be D10's worth of damage.
D10 worth of damage.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
upping
die.
the dice. I'm upping the dice,
Either
and
I
I'm also gonna up the
live or
difficulty
die.
for the DC check.
Oh,
what's the
man.
difficulty now?
It's gonna be 14 now.
Oh,
14.
God. Okay.
Oh, we've upped the ante.
Up the ante.
You start to see like these cupcakes are a little bit bigger. You're almost halfway through this competition, and you're starting to see it's becoming a little bit bigger. They start to feel like they have more custard in them than usual, and it's making it a little bit heavier on your stomach right now. So, Carve, how many are you gonna do?
Let's see. Can I investigate the cupcakes, these new cupcakes first?
Give me a perception roll.
Perception? Alright. I have a 14.
Okay. It looks a little bit bigger than the ones before, but it still has the same custard in the middle. It has a very bright blue frosting with little like pink and white like fairy wing sprinkles on top. It is wrapped in a little bit of a silver kind of paper wrapper. And it's what's been appearing on the table. It just seems like as you're going forward, these cupcakes are getting a little bit bigger each time. And it's like this time, you're almost at the halfway mark and you're realizing it makes sense now. This is not the same size as when you started.
Huh. Huh. I just let out a big huh. And then I just crack my knuckles and fingers and say, I'm gonna eat 2 of them.
Okay, give me 2 con save throws.
I have 11
Mm-hmm.
and 22.
So the first one, you try to psych yourself up for it, and you end up psyching yourself out because you stuff the first one in and you choke at how much custard is in it. You didn't realize how much custard may be in these bigger forms, and that's kind of a bad on you, so you end up spitting that one out, but you get the second one in easily enough. And you will take
You try to trick me, but I succeeded.
3 points of custard damage.
Just a schmeagle hit.
All right, Lupin.
Oh, one more.
Udamas! Udamas!
Need one more. One foot in front of the other. Just keep moving. Forward movement's not good.
What would you roll?
I'm just trying to find my Constitution modifier again. Is a saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah, 2. So, 8.
Yep, that does not pass. So as you try and stuff this one in, you realize as you stuff it into your mouth that there was more cupcake than you could swallow. And while you're trying to do this in little bites, you underestimated how big this cupcake was, and you gag and you spit it all back up.
Just open mouth. It all just falls out.
You will take 6 points of custard damage.
Yowzers.
Wowzers.
Do you have 1 HP left?
This is my first damage.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Lupin
It would
had
have
the
been 1
damage
HP
booster.
for Refunk. Refunk
Right,
dipped
it was
out.
refined. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Damage, you said?
6 damage.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Pending, your turn.
Okay,
I don't know how to keep this map active.
that's okay. Rinka, a little bit worried now about the size of these, decides this time, and also still feeling a little sick because she ate paper, decides to only eat one this time.
Okay, you only eat one.
Yes.
Alright, give me a con saving throw.
Okay. Alright, please dice. Okay, I got 13.
That fails.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
So you use both your hands to try and stuff this cupcake, but the coffee was making it tolerable, but to begin with, it was so overly sweet to you that you needed the bitter to balance it out. And the size of this cupcake just ended up intimidating you so much that you forgot to put the coffee beans on top. So you instantly spit it back out. And you're going to take 10 points of custard damage.
Can I cast protag powers on myself?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh dear. Okay.
Are you
All right,
still
then.
alive, or have you passed out?
No, I still got 4 HP left.
Okay. Then we're all good. We keep going. Carve, top the round.
I kind of feel like a bit of indigestion kicking in.
Okay.
I heard like a
You hear the
But
grumble of your tummy.
grumble. Something like, a disturbance in the force.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it. But I ignore the disturbance and yell out, 2 more.
All right, go ahead and give me rolls.
I have 16
That passes.
and 11.
And that doesn't. So you only get 1. Just like before, you realize there's more frosting on these, and the ratios just don't seem. First there's more custard, now there's more icing. It's like they're trying to throw you off purposely, and you're thinking about this. You're like, why are they trying to do this? And you realize they're purposely doing it. They're out to get everybody out of this competition.
They trying to kick me out, but I won't. But I keep coming
You
back.
take 6 points of custard damage.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And about this time, for Shad and Refunk, you'll notice at least you two should notice, and I'm not going to make you roll for it, it should be fairly obvious. You notice that the woman comes in on
Gotcha.
with the pixies, and she gets laid down at one of the Refunks, at one of the beds close by Refunk, and she looks like she's passed out. And so the pixies kind of check her over real quick, and they just leave her there. And you see, like, everybody's kind of unconscious, but they're not dying or anything. They're just unconscious for the moment.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
All right, Lupin.
I have Cupcake all down my front at this point, on top of all previous just how is this guy alive isms. One more. Keep the pace.
So you do one more. Give me a con save.
16. We're still good. We're good this
Okay.
time.
So easily
think,
able
yeah.
to crush that. Your pace is working out for you. Pending, I'm going to need you to tell me how many cupcakes you want to try.
If Rinka takes a turn off, is that the end for her?
You know what? I'll give you the same chance. You can pause for a round, and I will ask you again next round. If it comes 2 rounds, I will count you as out. Okay?
Okay. Rinka
you
is
can
just gonna
pause.
take a moment to like catch her breath. She's desperately chewing on coffee beans right now to try and settle her stomach.
Okay. Then we will turn back to Carve. Top the round.
I'll look at the cupcakes. This relationship is being turned sour. First, there was love. There was flirtation. Now there's conflict going on. I cannot trust these cupcakes as I used to. I am cautious of these cakes of the cup. But no matter. I say 2 more.
Okay.
Oh my!
Give me 2 more con saves, please.
I roll 1. I hit a 10.
Not good enough.
I roll another 1. I hit a 23.
That one's good enough. So you start talking about love and romance and how you flirted with these cupcakes. And apparently this cupcake decided to jip you on custard and you were prepared for it. And so the bitter taste of just a little bit of custard in there just kind of melts away and you're left with just this spongy cake that you didn't have enough moisture in your mouth to prepare for. And so you quickly chase it with the other cupcake just to make the first one go down. But then you spit up the second one easily. Just like it was just enough to get one down. You will be taking 9 points of custard damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my!
You're up to 30
One.
points of damage?
Okay, hold on, let me do the math for this one.
Yeah.
Let me make it right.
Carve has failed 5 rolls.
I only left 4 HP left.
But to be fair, Carve is like stacks upon stacks of cupcakes ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one keeping the competition going.
You
There
are.
is-
You are
I'm-
forcing Lupin and Pending to play this game. So it's like, can they survive long enough for you to kill yourself? It is literally, they're just having to survive long enough for you to kill yourself at this
It's
point.
my only hope. I don't think I can mathematically eat as many as he has.
All right, Lupin. You're starting
vibe
to
check.
see Skullvo having this hard time. He's struggling now. This dwarf was shoveling cupcakes into his mouth at the beginning, and now every time he's taking cupcakes, he's always throwing one back up.
Can I like? Are they across the table or beside the table from me?
They're sitting to your left.
Okay. Can I lean over and be like, hey, look at me, look at me. You do not get to tap out just yet. Okay? We are in this. And with that, I'm gonna take 2 this time.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
give me 2
No.
con saving throws, please.
Oh, that's not good.
I love it when I hear that.
12 and unnatural 20.
So the natural 20, you instantly
No,
get.
unnatural.
Well, it's
Like 18 plus 2.
that's fine. It's a dirty 20. It's still fine.
It's a dirty 20.
Filthy 20.
It's a dirty 20. It's not clean. You get 1 down, but you do have trouble getting the second down. You were too busy trying to give Scolorado a pep talk that you fumbled the first cupcake. And you kind of like hit right in the back of your throat a little too on point, and you instantly just threw it up. But you kind of like brush it to the side as you finish your talk to Scolorado, and you down the second cupcake just to prove a point to him. And you will take 3 points of custard damage.
Yowzers.
Okay. All right. I
There we go.
am breathing heavily. There's sweat going down my brow. But I can't let these 2 best me. So I grab my lucky rabbit's paw for good luck. In other words, I grab Lupin's
Bruh.
paw.
I knew that was coming.
I grab
Yeah.
Lupin's paw and then with my other hand, I down a cupcake.
All right, give me one Constitution saving throw.
All right. It's a 10.
Okay, so you didn't down that one. It was the wrong rabbit's paw. You figured. In the
Yeah,
long
no,
run.
mistakes are made.
You will take 4 points of damage.
I'm at 0 HP. What happens now?
So you very characteristically shove this last one in the mouth, and with your hand in the lucky rabbit's paw, holding Lupin's back paw, so he's kind of like teetering on the bench. You realize, crap, I forgot to add coffee beans again.
Can I look to Lupin and with my dying breath just say, I forgot, I don't like custard, and then just fall
You
on
fall
top
face
of him
first into the custard.
into the
Rinka?
custard. Okay.
Rinka!
At this point, pending, Rinka is swarmed by a couple pixies. They sprinkle pixie dust on Rinka, and Rinka slightly floats up, and they escort Rinka into the medical tent, and is now the last two. Scolorado,
I am
You hear
seeing
your
things.
you hear the gnome appear. Scolorado in the final two, and you hear, how many cupcakes is he still willing to demolish? And they're waiting for your answer. The entire crowd is sitting there on bated breath, waiting to see how many you're gonna eat.
I start hearing someone calling my name, and I turn over, and it is this older man who was my grandfather
Oh no!
talking to me. He's telling me, look, sometimes people quit, and those are quitters, and you're not a quitter. I need you to keep going. And I give a thumbs up. And there's no one there, and everyone's looking at me just giving thumbs up in the air. As I say, in a very drunken breath, 2 more.
Give me 2 more con saving throws.
What we're witnessing today is a live murder in process.
Good.
22.
Oh.
And
No! It's a 10.
Aw.
Let's hope my dice play nice for you.
You got 4 HP?
That's a 3 and
Carve.
10.
I will hold out judgment until we see what Lupin's is gonna be.
okay.
Wait, Lupin, how much HP do you have this turn?
This turn, 15.
You would have to eat 2.
That's what I plan on doing as well.
Okay.
So, Lupin, go ahead and give me yours.
All right, I'm eating 2. Oh fuck. Okay. Failed one past the other again.
Okay.
Because yeah,
Well,
18 plus
Lupin
2
took
and 7
1
plus
point
2.
of custard damage.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Carve, you took 6 points.
Oh.
Above heaven and earth, I alone am the custard one.
With that last bated breath, as Carve gives his imaginary father a thumbs up, he reaches for one of the cupcakes and instantly crashes down into the plate.
You just hear me say, no.
Scolorado!
You hear a bunny scream your name in the last bated breath of consciousness
It's
you
kind of
have
like
before you pass out.
I'm not sure. I've never watched Rocky, but I think there's a scene where he's like everything is slow motion, everything turns, and like whoa, boom, just hit the tail.
Mhm. And with that, the pixies come and escort Scolorado away, much like they did everybody else. And then the gnome announces, "And the winner is Fenorin! Woo!" And everybody starts clapping maniacally. They just witnessed a champion eating so many cupcakes. Everybody's cheering, laughing. They present you with a little pink shirt, appropriate fitting. It has a little cupcake on it, and then it says Cake Chad. It says Cake Chad on the front. And
Cake
then
Chad?
you are, yes, Cake Chad.
That could have been me.
Yes, you are also gifted with a cupcake that functions like a potion of invisibility.
Sorry, I'm just writing this down.
You just have to eat the whole cupcake to gain that benefit.
Okay, I don't think I want to eat any more cupcakes right now.
Understandable.
I just want to hold my hands up above my head, clearly like punch drunk, basically like, I did it! I did it!
10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Carve ate 7 more cupcakes than you. If Carve had slowed down and learned to pace himself, he would have easily won.
I just realized this is reverse tortoise in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
This is dwarf in the hair.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as Lupin's being hailed a victor right now and being carried away, people are like tossing you in the air and stuff. Obviously, your stomach is hating you right now for all of this action. But they're not willing to put you down just yet. They want to cheer, they want to love, they want to be happy. Someone, if you can, move the happiness meter for me.
Yep.
Up 1,
Got it.
because we have a winner of the cupcake eating contest.
Yay!
It's up 1.
So good job. In the actual tent itself, which is going to be everybody but Lupin for the moment, you see Scolorado and you see Rinka on beds, basically unconscious. You have Raffian in the corner crying and sobbing, rocking in his little hammock, and he's just like, it hurts, I'm dying.
I'm mumbling something about Parka in my dream.
One of the pixies actually comes over to Raffian, and she's like, okay, we got one more thing for you to eat, and you'll feel all better, okay?
Okay.
And she hands you what looks to be like a little toffee.
Toffee.
Yep, a little toffee.
I'm eyeing it, and I'm like, I don't know if I can eat anything. I don't know if I want to eat anything.
The pixie sighs, and she grabs the toffee, and she shoves it. She, like, throws it into the back of her mouth, and with surprising strength, she closes your lizard-like lips and forces you to eat it. The second it goes down, all of the discomfort and everything you felt feels so much better. It's like it never happened.
I feel like $1,000,000.
See? I told you.
Hey,
Now she goes over to Rinka, who's mumbling to herself at this point. And she kind of like pinches her cheek a little bit, tugs on her hair, and she's like, is this one gonna wake up? She kind of looks over at her. Come on, wake up. We don't go out all day. Come on. You're gonna waste the entire carnival here if you can't wake up.
Oh no, a carnival! I love those! I spring up.
Well, good evening, sunshine.
Hello?
I got a little gift for you. And she sets another little toffee in your hand.
Without questioning it for a second, I just plop the toffee in my mouth and eat it.
You
Go on,
realize there was
girl.
an incredible, like, discomfort in your stomach that was easily abated the second you ate that toffee.
Oh, I feel great.
Both of you can return the hit points you're missing.
Okay.
So you're back up to full.
Oh, nice. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Scolorado, she goes over to the dwarf.
Yes.
Scolorado, you awake?
Mer-
Here you go, one for you.
mer- She just shoves it into my mouth because I'm unconscious.
No, she waits till you're awake. She ain't gonna do it.
No, she just shoves it in.
Nope, she's gonna wait. Scolorado. Hello. Wake up.
If you don't wake up, you'll have to take the suppository.
She snaps her fingers with some magic for a second, then she starts screaming, and it hurts everybody's ears. She screams, "Scolorado, get up!"
Just like I just
A
slowly over my
magically
eyes.
inclined, just like projection of her voice.
I just open my mouth and he just drops it in there.
She's like, "Well, we tried with this one. We tried. Whenever the winner gets back, we'll give one to him as well. Are you okay, Tiefling?"
Well, I feel fine now, but why don't you give me one and I'll consume it later?
No. These are Pixie's top secret recipe. We don't give them out unless it's being eaten that second. So sorry, not the way this works.
Hold on. Am I still dead?
Yeah, you didn't wake up. You can wake up. It's just custard damage. You were just knocked unconscious.
Alright, how do I wake up?
Custard damage is non-lethal.
All right, everyone.
It is.
Let's get together and say,
It
"Wake up,
is
Scolorado."
literally a slap, a poke, a yell, a fright. Anything that would normally wake a person up would wake you up.
Chat,
You
help us
see-
wake up Scolorado by typing "Wake up, Scolorado."
Come on, chat. Say wake up. Wake up.
Hola,
I can't
chat.
hear you. Wake up. You just see me lift my arm.
Mi
I just
nombre
slap my
es
face.
Dora. Can you say Dora?
You see me lift my arm, one of my right arm, and slap my face with it, and I get up. Dios mío.
Dios mío. I didn't know Dwarven was so sexy.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo?
Bien. ¿Y tú?
Oh no, he's speaking gibberish. The cupcakes melted his brain.
Here, take this toffee, eat it up. She passes you, Scolorado, a toffee.
I just chew it and chew it and chew it, swallow it and then chew it. Chew it.
It instantly makes your stomach feel better. Feels like there was never any cupcakes to begin with. You're still fully sated. It feels like you've eaten a full meal. But all your hit points are back.
Yay! I stand up, try to go back to for more cupcakes, but everyone stops me from going.
The cupcake contest is over at that point. All the blue plates are missing. That magically appeared the cupcakes.
You know, in
and
my
at
village,
this-
we call these Zenzu beans.
At this point, Fenorin's kind of dumped off at the front of the medical tent. And then like, okay, last one for the cake, Chad. You ready for your last little bit of dessert?
I already ate so much and you want me to eat more?
She places a toffee into your paw and says, one more and it'll make you feel all better.
Wait. I know how to. Hang on. I know how to get it and to eat it. I sprinkle some ground up coffee bean on his toffee. There. Now you'll like it.
Can I just sit there and stare at it with like the most like, oh my god, like look of.
She
like
will
the
then
dog staring at the cupcake.
she will then take it and do the same thing. She'll like pull a hair on the bottom of your chin to open your mouth. She will shove it in the back of your mouth and hold your mouth closed until you chew it and swallow.
What?
And-
You need to do that. God.
You were being lazy. Us pixies got Pixie Kingdom to run too, you know.
It's more
This-
coffee beans than anything.
Then
They
that's
got a
one you
great
should talk to
flavor,
your
right?
friend about. Now, if you need anything else, we're over here at Pixie Kingdom. You can come and visit us at any time. All right?
Thank you.
Yes,
You're very
ma'am.
welcome. Congratulations again, Kate Chad. And she
Thank you.
flies off with the rest of her pixies.
Is Cake Chad your new name?
This is a hollow victory. There was no winners today.
I hate
wow.
cupcakes now.
Oh, I very much disagree. You are clearly the winner, Cake Chad.
I haven't
Yeah,
taken the
Cake
shirt off
Chad.
either. Still wearing
Cake
it.
Chad, you did great.
I'm covered in cupcake and.
I pat Cake Chad on the head.
How tall are you?
Actually, that's an amazing question.
How tall is Cake Chad?
5'1".
Oh, okay. I stand on my toes to do it because apparently I'm 4'9".
Okay. It's not
That's a
as
very
big
okay.
big
Well,
thing.
actually,
but-
4.9. So I guess that's 4 foot like 11 inches or something, or 10 inches.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
still
So
on
I-
tippy
You're the second
toes.
dwarf in our party.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I'm just a little short. It's fine.
As you guys
I mean,
kind
you're tall
of
for a
step
dwarf.
out of the medical tent, it looks like the entire feasting orchard's kind of relaxed a little bit. There's nothing going on. There's one musician kind of left at the front on a bench, still strumming what looks to be like a guitar. Has a little lizard in her lap, but she's just playing some soft tunes to those who are just relaxing in the feasting orchard left. There's still someone handing out pies, but most of the celebration has left this area now, and they've moved on to other things.
Can I go up to the pie vendor?
Yeah, you can go up to the pie vendor.
Are you still selling pies?
We give them away, darling. Do you need another?
I want a pie, please.
What kind of
For
pie
all
would
that?
you like?
Custard.
You want a custard pie? Okay, let me see if we have any left. A lot of people wanted some after that cupcake eating contest.
Thank
I guess
you.
they were jealous. She pulls one out of the
Yeah.
back. She gives it to you.
Thank you. I take the
very
pie
welcome.
and I just show my face in the pie and start eating.
When Rinka's more of an animal than all the other things she considers to be animals.
I'm just hot. I prefer to taste the coffee. Uh-huh.
No, I'd like a pie, please, but can you tell me the 1,000 flavors first?
Well, we only have about 12 left after that competition.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Let's go gambling.
Can we go to the teapot place?
Yeah, if you want. That's
Yeah,
on
I
the
wanna
complete
take a-
other side of the map.
That's okay. I do cardio.
I think after all the cupcakes, we should probably walk a bit too. I'd need to.
Yeah, I could use a long rest about now. I agree with you.
Oh, where's the fun in that? Come now. The fun's just beginning. You can't rest.
Oh, before I forget, what was my curse?
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Chotto mate. I have a list of curses. Roll me a D20, please.
Okie dokie. I got an 18.
Okay. Pull up this one. I don't think I can do that one for 15.
Oh.
We're gonna a look at the other
no.
one.
Okay.
Wait, tell us what it was.
It says you become a proud nudist.
That would be bad.
Pending, can you give me one more roll?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's try that again.
The only reason that'd be bad though is because then he'd have nowhere to put the coffee beans. I think is the real problem.
That's the only
19.
problem.
I got a 19 this time.
Alright, I kind of like that one. You feel compelled to make a list of who's naughty and who's nice, and everyone around you has definitely been very naughty.
Okay.
So for the rest of the event, you're taking account of who's naughty and who's nice.
Understood.
Rika
All right.
has a list, and she's checking it twice.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so you guys want to go bubble to pot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I don't know if the others did.
We'll figure it out, guys.
Sure.
So as you guys are
Dee
traveling
will-
around... Oh, where's Dee going?
I was just gonna say D will follow along.
Okay. Everybody move your piece over there.
Oh boy, time for everything to lag and crash unceremoniously.
This is mine.
What are you talking about, D?
I
D, what are you talking?
I take out my I take out my notebook and look at D, and I just scribble, breaking the fourth wall.
Does the D stand for Deadpool?
Now everyone's breaking the fourth wall.
As
No,
you guys...
it's my buddy Deadpool from my village.
As you guys pass by the big top, you see a troop of 8 clowns launching themselves from magical cannons as music pours out. Little bitty troops are going on right now, basically as a way to kind of ease the tension. The big top before each big event is a place where they can rest their feet and kind of like... it's a safe zone, basically, until the big event happens. So you pass by there, you pass by the Calliope again, you hear the wonderful music, and as you get to the bubble pot teapot, you walk in and you feel very soft music playing. A 20-foot tall teapot rests on a wooden platform. Its painted surface whirls around, moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interiors. Those who enter from the spout enclosed in a bubble and detach to float off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit across the platform, sipping tea with mismatched porcelain cups.
I want to go. I want to go to the people who are sipping the tea.
One of them
I-
nods at you. He looks to be the one who takes care of the ride as well, but he's sipping some tea, and he points to a little sign beside him. It says, "The words that you intend to say, try saying it in a different way."
Coffee, do you like also?
Coffee is a good drink, but most of my drinks are a little pink. He then points to like some of the teapots around, and as he pours one and gives it to you, you see almost a pinkish tea with glitter inside of it being handed over to you.
I'm like wide-eyed because of the glitter, and without a second thought, I just take a sip.
It tastes like almost like strawberries and lemonade. It's very it's a cool tea. It felt like there was ice in that teapot. It's kind of a warmer night anyway, and so it feels like it hits the spot just right.
Very nice this tea is.
He just kind of nods, and he lets you sit beside him.
All right, I sit beside the tea drinkers and continue to sip on the tea.
Yeah. He looks to all of you and says, "Welcome, friends, to the Bubble Pot Teapot, right across the way of the Pixie Tree Knot."
Tree not.
My friends, many cupcakes, they gulp.
Cake is great and partially nice, but it is a little bit of a stomach-upsetting price.
As I'm hearing this conversation, I just put water in my plant. That's on my head.
Thank you for remembering your curse.
I jot down Overwater's plant in my notebook.
I'm like actively figuring out how to talk without breaking the signs rule.
You can tell very easily Rinka is not actually getting the rule right, but he doesn't bother with it. Rinka does not get the rule right. So you can speak like he is.
She saw Star Wars once, and that's all she's going with.
You can speak like he is if you want, but you don't have to. It's just an encouragement.
I had to sneeze again.
Oh, good.
The cupcakes are hitting too hard.
I think if we to speak like he is optional.
Yee.
Then why are you doing it?
Am I doing it?
I think you were for a
He
moment.
kind of like shrugs a little.
How about we go to the big top, guys?
I agree.
He points to the spout of the teapot and he says, "When walking is toil and trouble, take a ride on our fancy bubble."
Oh. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to try that.
All we need is one punch from your ticket to save your feet from feeling like a thorny thicket.
Bubbles fun, says I. Ride, I would like, please?
It seemed kind of shady to me.
Well, she's got the spirit at least.
I write in my... I look at the dragon, I look at Rafunk, and I write, "Too untrusting" in my notebook.
All right, the goblin gets up from their seat and they go towards the spout where you see what looks to be like a little cauldron pot, basically, that has a wooden platform on it. And it looks like there's a slight indent around the edges of it to make a perfect circle. And he holds up a hole punch and he asks for your ticket. And for those of you who want to, you can each get a personal bubble.
D will also get on the personal bubble.
All right, I'll take a bubble and I'll write down that I punched my ticket.
Yep.
So we get free bubbles?
So I'm down to 6.
Yeah.
So everybody who isn't participating.
I guess
so
we're all
everybody's
participating.
We're all going on the
Go
bubble.
in the bubble.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
so everybody mark off that you're using a second punch.
Mhm.
And
Trying to find it.
he's gonna let everybody go first except for Rafunk. Rafunk, you're gonna be the last one.
Okay.
But he lets each of you go, and as you step on this thing, a bubble encompasses you, and then a strong draft of wind blows you up and into the spout over the entire carnival. You're probably about 3 stories up, and you see the magic overlooking the entire thing. Everybody, give me a DC. You know what? I won't tell you the DC. Give me a Dex check.
Oh, Dex. Okay.
Oh.
Is it a saving throw?
Nope, just a Dex throw.
Oh. Well, I rolled the saving throw by accident anyway. It's a 10.
No, it's not a saving throw. Reroll.
Okay, fine.
14.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got 15.
Okay.
I got an 11. Got one better than last
I got a
time.
rock.
Yay!
Rafunk, what do you get?
Okay, after I am in. Okay.
He's just
Yeah,
gonna hold
so
you back
does
to
it-
be the last
No.
one. But there's a reason, and I'll get to it in a second. It's just easier to collect all your DC checks at the same time.
Okay. Hang on. So it's dexterity, right? Oh my gosh. I got a 2.
Dude,
Well,
That makes sense.
I think I found the reason.
All right. So all 4 of you, besides Rafunk, get into these bubbles, and the second you're in the air, you feel like you have the intuition to be able to control these. You kind of push in the direction of one of the sides of the bubble, and the bubble seems to float in that direction. So
Yeah.
very easily, you realize you know how you can control these bubbles.
can I start
And-
like zooming around and doing loop-de-loops?
Yep, you can do whatever you want. You have full control of your bubble. Unfortunately, Rafunk does not. Rafunk, you kind of stumbling in, you're kind of tumbling in it. You don't know which side is up, let alone down, and you definitely cannot control it. But
I'm gonna die. I'm dying.
before you get away, the man stuffs what looks to be like a little pouch into one of your pockets. And it is a packet of scatterleaf tea. And he kind of breaks his little oath. He says, "For playing along." And
Oh.
it is scatterleaf tea. You can sprinkle it on the ground in a 5-foot radius, and
Mhm.
it duplicates the effect of a protection from evil and good spell. It will last for 10
Oh.
minutes,
Nice.
and while you're in the middle of the circle of tea leaves, a hot, delicious cup of tea will appear in your hands to drink.
With this tea for me, I thank thee.
He laughs and chuckles, and then he sets the bubble around you, and with a gust of wind, you're pushed out the spout again. So you guys can
Oh
look
god, not the bubble!
you guys are able to look over the entirety of the carnival. You can look at every single place. If there's anywhere particular you want to look over, just let me know. But otherwise, it is just passing glances for the most part.
D will check out the staff area.
The staff area looks to be a bunch of humble little wagons. A few tents are pitched back. There's a couple trailers. There's a big central area for like feeding everybody and whatnot. But other than that, it's a general common area. It's where the staff go to rest when they're not doing something at the carnival.
Can I check out the snail racing?
Yeah, as you go over to the snail racing, you end up seeing what looks to be very large snails. And when I put it in perspective for Rinka has seen snails in the modern world. Up at this height, they look like it would be the size of what they should be on the ground by Rinka's foot if she was standing by one. So obviously, in Rinka's mind, she's like, oh, okay, they have to be a little bit bigger than that. But for anybody else, you realize these snails are massive. They are quite a huge size. I mean, probably about somewhere between 6 and 8 feet tall.
Oh wow.
That's a big snail.
It is. They are
The
huge.
big snails.
Who else? Pendings look somewhere. You looked at the staffing area.
From this height, I kind of want to look at the mystery mine, if at all possible.
The mystery mine is kind of one of those ones that you don't get. There looks to be 2 tunnels, one on each side of a small rail track, and then it just disappears. This
Ah,
one is definitely like it has to have some kind of magic in tune to it because it doesn't quite make sense on how one side of the track is leading to the other and there's no crossover. So you're trying to figure out what kind of magic goes with it, but it doesn't make sense to you.
gotcha.
How about you, Carve? You want to look at anything in particular?
I want to look over the Dragonfly Ridge rides.
As you look over the dragonfly rides, you see massive dragonflies there. A little bit bigger than your bubble, definitely larger than you. They're probably about 6 feet long. Uh, think of them like giant birds, almost in that kind of style. They're massive. Um, these things kind of compare to how big Durla was when you guys met Durla. But there's a massive number of them on the far side of this lake. There is what looks to be some kind of stable where they're housed. But you see, there's like a goblin man set up on a bridge where the dragonflies kind of let people ride right at the edge of the bridge. And then they're going in kooky little crazy eights and stuff like that. It seems to be a little serene ride. But you do see a couple people doing more advanced stuff. So it does seem kind of interesting to be able to control one of these things. Refunk, you end up getting a good look at Silver Song Lake. Right outside of what looks to be like a bunch of benches set up overlooking the lake, you see a giant fish bowl out there with what looks to be like a giant mermaid in it. She's gorgeous, and the small notes that you can hear from the actual mermaid, it sounds gorgeous. It's very soothing, very melodic. There's a little bit of sad tones to it, but all in all, it sounds beautiful. This mermaid absolutely knows how to sing, and you can't help but making a mental note of you want to check there later.
Gotta check out this mermaid.
And then all the bubbles kind of collide with each other. They don't actually like pop or anything, but they kind of all start sticking together. And you guys are able to communicate once again.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, 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 isn't
Hey,
this
guys,
a
how's it going?
lovely occasion?
Hey guys, what's going?
I think we should check out. I saw this cool mermaid. We should go over to the Silver Song Lake because the mermaid
The
was cool. They could
bubble
sing.
was fun, says I. Also, snails be cool, yo.
Okay, which one of you is influencing Rinka?
I just watered my plant again.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So anyone else see the mine and how that works at all? They kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
I don't think I do know
oh,
what you're
okay.
saying.
I just quietly keep on watering my plant.
Sure. Not
Your bubble
am
starts
I?
to fill up with water.
Wait, did you say the bubble's filling up with water?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't good.
That's sweat.
Oh no. Simply put, if there's too much water in the bubble, all we need to do is make a slight hole. D just flashes his clawed hand and starts just putting his fingernail towards the edge of the bubble.
How high off the ground are we?
About 3 stories.
Okay.
Maybe help being would be.
How much air do you think is in these bubbles, guys?
We need more air.
I think the carbon dioxide started to get to me.
I'm not too worried about the air part right now. I'm like looking straight down as the water increases. Like,
Should we try landing?
yeah, maybe that's for the best. Okay, so
Don't
we're all-
worry, I have an idea. D just flashes his claw and like stabs it straight through the bottom of the bubble.
Are we-
So both
His own
D's-
bubble, or
So in Scolorado's bubble,
I thought they like bloop together into
Oh.
one big bubble.
no, you're not
Oh.
in one big bubble.
Oh,
okay.
You're all 5 connected together.
no, it's next to each
No.
other. Yeah.
Oh. Right.
So D kind of like pops his and then simultaneously pops Scolorado's. And Scolorado, you think you are falling to the ground all of a sudden. The water rushes down you and quickly out of the burst bubble. Shad, do you have wings?
No.
Okay, you kind of think to yourself, well, I didn't think this entirely through, but as you realize there's magic in the bubble that disintegrated on top of you, and you slowly float down to the ground right in front of the big top.
Okay, they're fine. They're fine. Okay.
Rinka is gonna yell "coffee bean" and throw it at them anyways. Not considering the possibility that throwing the coffee
Rinka,
bean to
give
them.
me an athletics check.
Okay, absolutely.
Be funny if the bean just bounces off the bubble, hits you in the forehead.
Please tell me that's what happened.
Sorry, I just gotta. Okay, -1 in athletic. That's cool. I still got this. 1 second.
About -1.
Rolls a 0.
Yes. No, that's genuinely what happened. I
Oh
rolled
my-
it now.
Oh my!
So when you
Just
you
taking one
don't
for the
just take one bean, you take a handful of beans, and when you decide to pelt the side of your bubble with them, they actually fling back and hit you in the face. But then they bounce off your face and hit the sides of the bubble, going ahead and piercing your bubble, and also piercing both Lufin's and Rafunk's bubbles as well. So all of you start falling. You start to fall, and then slowly the bubble disintegrates over you, and you slowly start to fall back to the ground again.
Can I like forget that I saw the other
Whee!
two fall slowly real quick and just desperately latch for like just reach out and try to like fully wrap my body around Ravion real quick, like
Yeah, absolutely. Give me athletics check.
Oh, I could do that. I think.
Wait,
is Lupin the one-
Panic, can I once again try the coffee bean thing and toss him a coffee bean, completely undeterred by how badly that went last time?
I think you'd be too preoccupied by why the coffee beans hit you in the face.
Okay.
So
It's,
16
Lupin was in the
plus
bubble
4.
that was filling up with water, right?
Yeah, it was just
Was it-
Colorado's.
Sorry. Oh, that was Colorado who had the water. Okay.
Yeah. 16 plus 4 is 20.
You easily wrap your ways. For somehow you manage to cling on to Rapian very easily and wrap around him like a hair cloak. And all of a sudden, he's got a nice furry little cloak around his neck as you're clinging to his back as you guys slowly descend to the ground.
I'm just gonna like desperately hold on for a moment, like hyperventilating, and then, oh, right, slow fall. Right.
You right there, friend?
Sorry about that. Not exactly a big fan of heights.
This is
The bubble
fun.
probably wasn't a great idea then.
Yeah, you know, you learn things as you do them. You know how it is. Don't let go.
Oh, well, if you want to fly again, I can always make it worth your while.
You
I'm gonna
must
throw my
be a-
shirt at you.
You must be a magic bunny for flying.
What?
How else would you fly?
I like to normally keep my feet on the ground. Thank you. This doesn't normally happen. I don't know what's going on right now.
Is it your ears? Is that your secret? Do you like flap your ears?
Can I
and
like
then go
look
zoom?
up at my ears like quick
I
moment of
mean,
like,
they're
wait, is
they're
that real?
long enough. You can easily do that.
I mean, they're not doing it right now, so I don't think it's entirely related.
Maybe you just never believed hard enough.
You know what? I'll keep that thought in mind next time I'm falling to near certain death from 3 whatever's up.
Yeah.
No,
I
my
hope
village has a
it
story
comes
like
up
that.
again soon, so you can give it a try.
A story I think is like a minimum of 50 pages.
My village has a story like that about a magical elven called Dubmo.
I think I've heard of that story as well.
Well, if you'd like to see how far your ears can take you, we might be able to work something out.
Okay, I would like to keep my feet on the ground, please and thank you.
That seems strangely sexual.
What do you mean by that?
You like to emphasize your feet a lot. I wonder, strange.
Okay, we were going to the siren, right? Haha, yeah, that way. I'm just gonna like like towards the direction we pointed out before.
The snails.
It turns 180 degrees, starts going back towards the snails.
Yes, after all, there is no guarantee of keeping your feet on the ground when there's water about, isn't there?
Haha, very funny. Let's just keep moving.
I'd just like to point out that Colorado looks like he wet himself.
He does look like that.
Just hit him with the you peed.
In my notebook, mean observations.
That was out of nerves and calmness.
And calmness?
And calmness.
I'm too calm, I'm gonna
Alright,
pee.
have you guys figured out where you're going?
Snail racing.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Snails.
head towards the snail races, you pass by the Hall of Illusions. A wooden mannequin of a grinning raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and a green flowing cape hovers inside of the glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. A halfling couple hold hands as they approach the glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing butterfly face paint. As he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, his sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling in face paint begins sobbing and darts into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punched. And that's where we'll leave today.
Hey.
Nice. So wait, did we stop at the Hall of Illusions or the snail racing?
The
We're
Hall of
passing by.
Illusions. You were passing by.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just move over there so I remember for next time.
Can I just imagine that Farron jumping is just this?
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah, that's kind of what I imagined, except you were clinging to his back instead of his front.
Pretty much, yeah. Just like I'm falling.
Okay, we move Scolorado over here. You kind of see on the map where the little cabinet is. That's kind of where I'm leaving you guys.
I think the map's
yeah.
moving, and then that's gonna
Okay.
that'll
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
That
I
was
was-
my
I was-
internet.
Nope.
Yeah, it was.
So
It
if we want
was
to cut her off,
me
we can just
moving
move things on
stuff.
the map if we need to. Like,
Yeah, it just cut out because things were moving. So,
Okay. all
but
right.
you're right in front. You kind of see in between. There's a little cabinet there. That's where Tasha the witch is.
I have that spell.
Yeah, and you're probably one of the few. Well, maybe Rafunk would know it.
Wait, which spell? I have minor illusion.
Hideous laughter.
Oh.
I think it's one of the most broken spells in the game. I love it. It's broken. It's stupid. I love it.
I took it for weird RP purposes. Oh boy, I could get some bullshit out of this.
You will. Ridiculously strong. Saving throw throws them prone and unable to cast any kind of spells. Kind of broken.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys do with the cupcake situation?
I enjoyed
I
that.
winning.
Yeah, you're the cake, Chad.
We did it.
I like how after like when it became more harder, I lost one and won one consistently.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't down 2 cupcakes at the same time. One has to go in, the other not.
I had to make it harder because so many of you were surviving for so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
There.
You're like, yeah, this is gonna end.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I wanted to.
go ahead.
If I had cooldowns, I was gonna try and make myself bigger so I could eat more cupcakes.
I would have cast healing on myself.
Oh damn, that's actually smart. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what protect powers do. It's a healing spell.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't let you guys cheat in a competition.
Understandable, yes.
Understandable.
At least not without some prep.
What I did was kind of cheating. I kept on going.
Hey, it's not cheating. I got 17 HP. That's not cheating. That's evening the playing field.
I mean, Carv, you took a lot of damage.
I did take a lot of damage.
It was kind of funny, but you did take a lot of damage. And the cupcake
Yeah.
contest is probably one of the longest, if not the second longest, thing you'll be participating in at the carnival. The snail race being the other. But everything else is kind of up in the air. It's really fun. But the second I heard Feasting Orchard, my eyes lit up. I'm like, yes, cupcake contest! The custard damage is what got me. It was so fucking funny. Like, reading that through and everything, custard damage is just hilarious.
Yeah.
That seems strong. It seems like some strong magic.
It is. It is. It's notorious at the carnival.
Mhm.
Just imagine throwing the custard at someone. Having a food fight and actually dealing damage.
You'd have your clown OC.
Of
All
course, it'd be a clown.
Well, we will play again next week.
Mm.
Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Let's see who we can find to raid.
I think Kyrie's online.
Shut up.
Looks like Yui's online. Asu's online, and I don't see many others.
Why is
I
Chad
have a
talking at
lot
0.5
online.
speed?
There's a lot of people online.
I don't have a lot of people online.
Chad, are you online?
No, I haven't
Line
been
of the
online in
Japanese
17 years.
Social network happen.
Are you
online.
online? Alright, I need to start making some food for tomorrow.
Go
This is
make
why.
food.
Yeah, go
I'll
go
see.
get your fucking food.
See you guys.
Go make
Later.
cupcakes.
I think we're gonna go see
Yummers.
Yummers.
Phil. We're gonna go see Phil.
Let's go see Phil.
Phil. It's silent.
Oh no! Why'd they fall?
You guys.
They folded it.
Crazy kidders.
Is that Phil
Can't
McCracken?
believe you. We'll raid we'll send you guys off. Have fun, chat. We'll
Oh,
see
man.
you next time.
You know, it'd be a great name if they were like a singer and then their name was Philharmonic.
That'd be
Ah, that's funny.
We're meeting next week, right?
Yep.
Yeah.